Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in today into the Let's Get It podcast. I have a very special guest coming into the show. His name is Jackson Lee. How you
How's
doing?
it going, guys?
How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yes, sir.
What's
Woo!
up, too?
Yes. So we've been in the talks of doing this podcast for a very long time, and now we're finally here, and it's happening.
Yes, sir.
And you're here, the guest is here, the viewers are here, and we're all ready to get this show on. Yes.
Excited.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this. Let's do a little greet here. So Jackson, on the top of your head, tell me about tell us about something about you.
Something about me?
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm very into fitness, pretty much. That's really all I do.
Mm-hmm.
I really just work out. Well, I like to train people too and show them the ropes, you know, if they're just getting started and everything. What else? My downtime, you know.
Let's step right there. That's
Okay.
a really good point. You said that you wanted to get people into the fitness industry and
I
just
do.
lifestyle.
I do.
That's in that portion of that sentence. Why do why do you believe in this? And
From my personal experience, fitness changed my life. You know, when I was a kid,
Yes.
you know, I'll tell you how it all started. High school, about summer of going into senior year.
this is when I met him too.
Yeah, when we first met. I was always playing games, watching anime, just doing nothing.
The
eating,
life.
the life.
The
pretty much.
life.
Being lazy and just enjoying life.
Yes, sir.
And one day, you know, my dad decided he's going to Vietnam for the summer, you know. And then one day he comes home, before he goes to Vietnam, of course.
Right.
He comes home and he's like, Jackson, you're getting lazy, you're fat.
He
You gotta
called it out. He called it
called
out.
me out.
He
And
called
I'm
it
like,
out.
I'm like, dang it.
Mhm.
And then he's like, from now on, you're going to go to the gym with your uncle while I'm in Vietnam. And I really didn't have a choice because every day after that, when he went
He
to
signed you
Vietnam,
up there?
signed me up. My uncle would come to my place every night at 7 o'clock and force me
This
to
is
go
when
to
they
the
created
gym.
the beast. They didn't even know it.
That's how it all started, you know. So, you know, about
didn't even know it.
four or five times a week, I would have to go to the gym with my uncle for the whole summer. And, you know, I came back to senior year and my classmates noticed, you know, my little gains. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
damn, Jackson, that's what's up. And it kind of got to my
It's
head.
weird, right? People start seeing the change,
Oh,
and
for
they're
sure.
they still think you're just. In my eyes, I still think you're the same Jackson, but a little.
And it's kind of like I can't think of the word, but
There's
it
no
kind of
rush, yeah. What?
it relates to anything else also, because once you put in the work for anything,
Right,
it's gonna show. You don't even have to speak it.
right.
Your actions speak
Your
for themselves. It's not just fitness; it's for everything, you know.
So you agree, action speaks louder than words.
Oh,
most
most
definitely.
definitely. A lot of people can say a lot of things. They can say they're gonna do this, do that, and
Yes.
they could end up not doing it. It's
We've
just-
all been there. We've
Yeah.
definitely said some things.
Yes. We've all been there. I've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
there,
yeah.
you
I
know?
remember. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I still say that shit today.
I mean, that's exactly why I did. I don't know if people don't keep up probably, but a couple weeks ago, you know, when I did the 500 push-ups,
Yes.
I had to do it because I didn't keep my word. I said I was gonna be somewhere at a certain time. I ended up not showing
He still
up.
did it. Yeah.
And you know, for punishment, I had to do 500 push-ups for the whole day. But yeah, so pretty much
It's a-
actions speak louder than words.
Okay, so one of the things, like why I wanted to bring you into the show is because, you know, bringing into the fitness and fitness life into this era now in 2019, I believe everything. Okay, so let's say for instance, I've been aware of what people eat. I've been aware of what the American problem here now is.
Oh yeah, most
obesity.
definitely. Yes,
Obesity.
Yes. And one
It's a
of the
very
issues
touchy subject,
is
yep.
because, you know, once we all get older, we start that full-time job. You know, some people 9 to 5 every day. Some people,
The money.
bartenders, nighttime,
Mhm.
servers, all that. You're working 8 to 9 hours straight, and you're just focused on work. You don't take care of yourself by taking the meals that you need to eat. You just focus on making that money. You get home, you're tired. You're tired. You just want to relax, watch some TV, hang out with friends and family, go to sleep.
It's an autopilot thing.
It's autopilot. Every
really
single
is.
day, Monday through Friday, you do the same exact thing. And then the weekend comes and that's when you do the weekend fun stuff. You know, you go out.
That is crazy. There are some people out there in this world that are like, "Fuck, I hate Mondays. I want it to be Friday right now."
But you can't really think like that.
Yeah.
Because Monday is the start of a new week, and you think like that.
It's
You're
a
gonna
fresh new
act
start.
like that every single day
Okay.
up until Friday. And once Friday hits, that's when you want to start your life, start your
Yes.
week, you know, compared to Monday. Monday's the start of a new week. You want to start strong. Try to get a little physical, you know.
Mhm.
Do a couple push-ups. Do a couple things to just better your body. And that way, do it in the morning before work. It'll wake you up, dude, and you'll feel a lot better about yourself. Small things like that, it'll start to build up where your body gets used to it.
I know that's
The baby steps.
a lot.
man.
A little, yeah, but yeah, something about the little steps. It creates a habit. I
It
think.
does.
Do you think in ways like habits?
Habits.
What's your point of view on habit?
I tell,
Habits.
everyone
Habits.
all the time. It takes 21 days to make something a habit. Just
21 days.
21 days. 21 days. That's 3 weeks straight to make something a habit. You just do it, man.
It can be anything, to be honest, right? It can be like mental,
No.
physical thing.
Anything. You know,
Anything,
you
right?
want to stop soda one day. Just stop
One day.
drinking soda. And, you know, you
People
can-
go like 5 cans a day or like
oh,
something
yeah.
like that.
Some
4
people drink-
cans.
yeah. It's wild. And soda's very bad. The sugar. 1 can is soda.
I would
is
say
like
I've seen the thing like 32
30,
grams.
30 to 40 grams
30,
of
right?
sugar. And that is a lot of sugar. for
I look
one
at that
can.
and I'm like,
1 can. 1 can is like what?
One-
8 to 12 ounces.
yeah.
12. You think you drink 5 cans? That's 100 grams of sugar right there.
For
That's
one-
not including. the
that's for one
sodium,
day.
Carbon. That's 1 day.
The way I think about it too is when I look at a can or like a pack, I think of it like cigarettes.
True.
I think of it that way.
True.
Because then like I look at it and I'm like, fuck. Like, do I really want to set myself up for this road? Because sometimes when you don't drink sugar at all anymore, it tastes like shit to you.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. And,
And-
that's the thing though. That's where you made the habit to not consume sugar.
Yeah, but people out there, they're like, when they don't consume sugar as much as before, their body starts like fucking up. Like they're like, oh shit.
It's like going cold
Like,
turkey. You know. It's like
They get their what do you call this? Their high. They
Yes.
miss their high.
because your body's so used to consuming so much sugar all them days.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, when you just take it out of the equation, your body's like, whoa, where's my sugar for today?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when you start reacting like a little funny. But if you keep it up, not consuming sugar, you're gonna feel a little funny the
Yeah.
first couple of days, but after 21 days, you get used to it.
I see. Let's get back into it. So, like, when they asked you, when your uncle, right? Your uncle got you to the gym.
Yes. Yes.
When was there like a little? I think about it this way, dude. There's like this fire in you. It just like matched. Like that wasn't a match, and then
You know.
that's like years grew.
Yes.
Did you know, like, mentally and physically, you were like, oh shit, this is like addicting. This is
Yes. Not at first. At 1st I was like, man, why am I here? I don't want to be here. There are times where I laid on like the ab machine and just fell asleep at the gym with my. And I would get yelled at, you know, because I just didn't want to be that. I was being lazy.
Are you using this mat?
Yeah, I was being lazy.
I got
you know?
5 more, bitch.
I was just like laying down, just knocked the fuck out, just chilling. Yeah, I know. But you know, like I said, you know, senior year came along, my classmates got me a little big headed.
Right.
And I'm like, man, maybe I am making gains. I should keep this up. And eventually,
Everybody was like,
yeah,
because
man.
I remember being like that. But then okay, so like think of it this way. We're gonna pause on that uncle.
Yeah.
But like, it was really so before we did this podcast, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, this is something that's gonna be huge because one, he's a friend of mine for how long? For God,
It's been years,
I
man.
can't say how many years, dude. It's
Almost
fucking
10. I mean, 8, 9.
10 years.
Yeah.
But what's awesome about this, I don't know if any of our, I don't know if you know the mutuals that we have see of it the same way that I do. But this is my perspective. I'm gonna give you my perspective. I'm gonna get real with you with this one.
Okay.
So like when I saw you, so let's say for instance, for all these years you've been making this progress, right? Cool.
Yeah.
And I've kind of been like this, like, whoa, go, like, yeah, like, yay, go, keep going, right? And it's awesome because you're doing it mentally and physically. Now that you're coming to a point in your life where you're like, this is something that you found something in your life that's making a positive in you, within you first, right? So this is something that makes you happy. But the fact that you're able to spread that happiness into people, that's when you start realizing like, yo, we're actually growing up. We're actually we're growing mentally, physically, and not only that, we're able to spread this positivity in a way where not many of us get to do.
Yes. I came to that
You know?
realization because from personal experience, fitness really saved my life and really changed my perspective for everything. Last year, you know, I went through a lot of bad things, hardships, and you know, I fell off from the gym. You know, I was barely working out, you know, going out all the time. And then eventually, you know, I finally got back into working out and everything. And I realized it made me a lot better mentally and physically. I went back to my roots. I fueled the fire again, and the fire finally came back, you know.
Did you have any
for
mentors?
fitness. Yes. So a little bit back to the uncle, you know?
now. Okay.
So uncle was my first mentor. You know, he just told me what to do. We worked out together.
The fundamentals
you know,
of
fundamentals. Then the senior year came. I graduated and everything. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I want to do my own thing. I'm going to stray away from my uncle and just do me. That's when I started going to the Baileys at 103rd, and that's where all the
The
big dogs
103rd?
were at. Yeah,
Is that the big gym? I heard that was a
this
big
is a
gym.
pretty decent size.
Yeah.
It's just that's my home gym.
But that was
man.
the fundamentals
I can
of
never
it.
Straight. That's where it all started, man. That's my roots. And 103rd, it's a pretty dangerous. It can get pretty dangerous sometimes. So there's all the big dudes in there.
Oh shit!
So I'm working out there with my first workout partner ever, which is Michael Schaefer. And we started working
Shout
out.
out, love you.
Shout out, Michael. But working out, and then years come by, and I'm about 20, and this is one ripped up African American guy. He was 30 at the time, and I always saw him. I'm like, dang, this guy is super yoked. And I constantly always asked him for tips, advice, and eventually, he took me under his wings. And
Oh shit!
My
Nice.
very first mentor, man. He taught me everything, and honestly, he was like a father figure to me. He taught me so many things of working out and outside life.
I'm sure, like,
outside of the gym,
I'm sure, like, there was a lot of fundamentals of why he was working out. Like, there was a lot of like the reasons why mentally and physically, like mentally,
For
like
sure, it's addicting.
it's
is
addicting,
It
yes.
it's a workout high. Like the way I see it, whatever problems you have going on with your life and everything, the gym is kind of like a sanctuary. You go there, headphones in for an hour or 2 hours, you forget about all your problems, about everything, and you just focus on your body. Just focus on working out, And that's a good way to relieve stress and anger,
right.
working out.
I believe that.
Yeah,
I
so it's
believe that.
therapeutic.
It was really because like now that we've come to a part or like a stage. Let's say for instance, like when I work out, like I don't go like let's say for instance, I've been telling you I've got this runner's high.
You've been running.
Dude, I've got this runner's high. I don't know what the hell.
Yes.
It's something about my heart rate jumping up and down.
I've heard about it. I've never experienced running high.
Yeah.
Because I hate running.
The uncle next
props to
door,
that.
he ran the Chicago Marathon.
How many miles is that?
That's 26.9. So that's about. Let's do research real quick. Hold on.
26.9 miles.
That's kilometers. Chicago run miles. How many?
So, okay.
He did 26 miles.
That's 26 miles.
Under 4 hours.
That would take me about 10 hours plus.
Damn.
To knock that.
Yeah.
I can't run, dude.
He, let's say for instance, like this is an example. He decided to run at the beach every day in the morning.
On
from-
the sand or hard?
On the sand.
Wow.
On the sand.
Wow.
And when he ran up there in Chicago, it didn't click like this. It didn't go like smooth. He was like, "Oh shit, it's cold here.
Oh, yeah.
It's cold here.
Humidity's different. Temperature's different.
Everything is different. I'm running on flat surface."
Which will affect how you perform.
And then I saw him do that, and then it kind of like ripples off in the way where like, "Oh shit, I need to let me try this out.
It's a different environment.
Let me try it out."
You gotta adapt
And-
to it.
That's where it all came down. Like whenever, let's say for instance, you don't know this low key because I don't tell you this kind of stuff, but I look up to you in some way,
Hey, I appreciate
in
that,
some
man.
degree. I do. I think a lot of people. Okay, so like a lot of people now like look up to like let's say figures. Let's say Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. Let's say Manny Pacquiao. Right. The thing is though, for me to look it up to them is good. It's not bad, but for us to look at people that are in our age range
Age range and local also.
and local too.
Yeah.
They're kind of just like, well, I don't want to look at him because he probably thinks I'm a weirdo. Like, no, that's not it. The reason why I support you and the reason why I'm like, let's go, come on, let's go, is because I know for a fact that if in your eyes you would want to like pursue the same thing, you would want to like release, hey, even though I'm your age, doesn't mean you can't look at me and you want to ask for help.
Yeah.
I'm
for
always,
sure.
we're always open arms for
Yes.
help.
For sure.
Right.
We're all family. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, that's the way you see it.
Everyone in the world, we're all a giant family. I don't want to get religious, but we're all children of God. That's the way
Okay.
I see it. No matter what color you are and everything, we're all just a
All
big,
together.
fat family.
That's it.
And you just want to spread love. There's no point in spreading hate because at the end of
No,
the
not at
day,
all.
it's not gonna do anything. You're just ruining someone's day.
We're all part of this. We're all part of this big book and this
Yeah.
big world
That's the way I
or this
see it.
big planet.
And that's kind of why me and my business partner Kenneth.
Yeah,
Kenneth,
shout out to you.
Shout out Kenneth.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? Hey, man, we're gonna have you soon on the show, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
most definitely.
most definitely.
But that's one of the reasons why we created LTS Fitness, Lift the Soul Fitness, because, like you
Lift the
said,
soul.
sometimes you might look up to me, and
Right.
we want to motivate people. We don't want to just take you in
Yeah,
and
we're-
work you out. We want to affect your life mentally and physically. We want to motivate you and just have you take that step you don't want to take
Right.
because you're scared to take it. We just want you to feel better about yourself every single day, because time is precious and you don't want to worry about anything. You don't want to stress about something every single day because you're just wasting your day.
This
at
is
that
the
point.
vision.
You're ruining your mood.
This is the vision.
Yeah, you
this
wanna-
is
Mhm.
the
This
motive.
is the vision. It's the model. Like, you want to wake up happy every single day,
right.
because what's the point of stressing?
It's
about
kind
anything or
of
being
yeah.
upset
Well,
about
some people do wake up and they're kind of just like, fuck, like it's gonna be a bad day. Well, no,
Yeah, 'cause
it's a
gonna-
battle. Every day is a battle.
Every day is a battle.
Every day is a
And
battle.
if you wake up and you say that, oh man, today's gonna suck. Today's,
it's gonna
suck
happen.
then.
It's
If
gonna
you're Say
happen.
it like that, it's gonna suck.
It's gonna happen.
You
Yeah.
want to wake up and be like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna knock this out. I'm gonna have a good day.
How do you feel about this discipline? Disciplining yourself.
You just gotta do it. Like, you just own up to your actions for sure too.
A
If
lot
you
of
make
people have different fires in their life.
A lot of people do. A lot of people
Yeah.
do, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you take that step to fuel that fire and keep the fire running, you go at it.
It took
You know?
a lot of people. They kind of ask themselves like, how do I find this fire? You know,
Honestly, it just
I wouldn't say it just happens. I would say trying new things and what
Yes.
you want to do to help people around you. Everybody got some shit in their lives.
No,
Most definitely.
everyone has a dark side to them behind closed doors.
Yes.
Everyone does. It depends. What matters most is how you take that negative energy and how you use it.
How you use it in a positive way.
Yes, how you use it in a positive way.
Right.
You don't want to just be sad about it all the time, or just sit around and weep about it, you know?
Mm.
You want to take that step and just do something about it. Because, I mean, if you're going to be negative all the time, your life's going to stay negative.
I'm fucking sad.
Basically, you know, like I was saying,
Shit.
you want to wake up and be like, I'm going to have a good,
good day.
I'm going to do this. If you speak it to yourself
Right.
mentally, you're going to do it.
Is that what you do? Is that what, like, the examples?
Yeah.
Let's say for examples.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
for
every day I
for
wake
what
up.
you do.
Yeah, it is something I do, you know?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I have everything planned out on my schedule, and I'm just
So
gonna knock it out.
planning,
Planning is the game
planning
changer.
and telling you.
We're getting older, man. We're becoming
Yeah.
adults. We gotta plan everything. We gotta make sure we're on time for everything, and just knock it out.
Kind of like this in the way where I feel like when you put these attributes, let's say for instance, you practice these guys, right? You practice these skills, these good habits.
Yes.
Not many people may know, but some people don't. But they don't know that these skills are also life skills to accomplishing anything in life.
It is, because if
It
you
is.
use these skills, it can help you towards your goal on whatever your goal is.
You build your empire and you let that empire, you see the other people
Yes.
and they see your empire.
Yes, that's how it is. It's like the 10% of the world that's willing to take that step,
Mm.
plan out everything, and just go for what makes them happy. You know, there's so many people in the world that's just I feel like they're like robots now. 9 to 5
Yeah,
jobs,
9 to
go
5.
home, get your food, eat your food, and just go to sleep.
It's a weird era for us. I always say this. This is my belief.
It's like the building up era.
It's kind of like this. Like when you got a big heart, most obviously.
I tried to.
I know.
I tried to.
I love this guy. It's kind of like, let's say for instance, we see our friends go through some shit. We want to do the best we can to help them.
For sure, man. Like,
For sure.
even if you haven't
I
been
hate
in that situation,
feeling helpless. Like I can't do shit for you off. It's one of the worst feelings.
You're not gonna be helpless though. There's
Yeah.
always gonna be someone that can help you out. I mean, even they don't have to say anything. There's some people that are going through something. All you gotta do is just be
It's
there.
just
Just stand next to them.
tap
You don't
on
have
the
to say a
shoulder.
single word, and
Yeah.
that will make them feel. Everyone's different. Everyone has different personalities, and how you approach them is what matters.
Okay.
Some people like to get
Okay.
to talk it out. Some people
Yeah.
just like the company. You don't have to
They
say
just
a
like the
single thing.
Yeah.
But what matters most is that person,
Mm.
you know, letting out their emotions when they're feeling down or sad. Because, you know, a lot of people, I'm a victim too, you know, you just hold it in. You hold in all your problems and go on with your day. You don't let it out. But eventually, you keep on holding it in. It's going to build up. Just imagine a bottle where you keep on keep on trying to stuff it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the things you're stuffing into the bottle are your emotions. And if you keep on stuffing it, eventually it's going to break. It's going to explode. And that's like yourself.
We do that subconsciously too.
We do. We hold
Yeah.
everything in, and eventually, you know, when that bottle's finally filled up and something minor happens, you just snap. You just snap and just go crazy, you know. Just because you held all your
Yes.
emotions in.
That's
that's a bad thing.
Honestly, when things like that go crazy, because you hang around with yourself for too long, you will go crazy.
Yes, but at the same time, it's also self-love too.
Yes,
you
it
can
is.
learn to love
You
yourself
learn.
and enjoy your company alone. Like for me, I don't mind being by myself. Like I don't mind going out to
Yeah,
get
I don't
dinner by
mind, yeah.
myself. It's nice.
Something about
It's
just
nice.
being by yourself.
Being by yourself, just
You-
getting dinner with yourself, like
It's
nice.
it's kind of like this. Like, let's say for instance, when you go out to eat to dinner, or like you go out to eat lunch, we're so used to having the company
around.
there,
Yeah.
and then we just go through our phones like we want to be with somebody.
Yeah, find a friend that's willing to get lunch with you, get
Right.
dinner with you. But sometimes, man, you gotta learn to love
Just
yourself.
let it go. Just
Yeah. Yes.
let the phone go.
You just sit
Yeah.
down by yourself, just getting lunch, just think about everything, reflect back, and just
Yeah.
enjoy
One of
the
the
time alone.
One of the things that made me go wow, I had a viewer who because I told him that I go to the beach to go meditate,
Okay.
but he said he doesn't live in the beach.
Okay.
He lives in New York.
Well, you can
There's no
always-
beach.
Yeah, there's no beach.
So I was like, how the fuck do you meditate?
I mean, you don't need everyone.
You
has
don't
their
need- yeah,
different
everybody has their
relaxation
own
place
way.
to meditate at. You know, some people like the backyard, some people like the beach, some people like the gym. Maybe I don't know. I never meditated, but everyone prefers their own.
I think
personal
everybody
spot.
needs to get on that bandwagon of like go just sign up, even if it's like a $10 Planet Fitness. I don't care what it is.
Yes and no. Like you don't have to jump straight into fitness. Just find that hobby or find something that you enjoy.
That you
doing
enjoy doing.
and take advantage of it. Just keep on doing it because happiness.
Everybody
is-
wants to do everything. Everybody wants to do everything.
Yeah,
It's not a bad
sometimes-
thing, though.
I'm a victim. A couple of weeks
Yeah,
ago,
I'm
I'm trying to do so many things at once,
I-
and I
dude.
just get overwhelmed, and I'm just like, it gets messy.
You know what I found out for myself for that? I'm just too like excited. Not to that point.
True.
To that point where I'm excited because if I can do this, oh dude, I can do something else.
Yeah, true.
I can switch it up.
Yeah,
can
and that's when you
switch it
start overloading yourself with so
Right.
much work, and it just backfires on you. I did it too, trying to do too many things at once. You slow down a little bit sometimes, but that's not a bad thing.
It's
Trying to
not
do
a
it.
bad
It's not a
thing,
bad
yeah.
thing. Just plan it out, plan
If
it
you if you start doing all this new shit and you start getting mad at people, like that's bad.
out. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
no one out there is gonna like blame. Like come on, stop blaming. Don't blame anybody.
Yeah,
It's
true.
all you.
That's when most
It's all you.
And the thing about blaming, I want to talk about blaming. Like
Mm.
when you do something and you're wrong for it, just own up to it. There's nothing wrong with owning up to it, rather than just being like, oh, making up excuses or be like, oh, well, he said that or he did that. Just own up to it and just be better next time.
That's what I like.
Don't make excuses when it comes to your own mistakes. Just own up to it.
That's
up to
better than lying.
Yes, it most definitely is better than lying because it's just
One of the
personality.
things that I when I had a conversation with Jit the other day is that bad habits starts from a very young age.
it does.
We're not aware of it.
Everything you do is how you grew up.
It's crazy now because like it's people are so. I mean, okay, it's not that I don't like it, but people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're too. You're young. You're gonna learn." Well, we learn in different, very paced ways. Like we learn in a different pace.
Everyone has a different time schedule.
Yes.
Some people can finish school at 21. Some can finish at 28. Everyone just does it differently.
Does it differently.
As long as you're finished, though, that's all that matters. As long
Exactly.
as you're finished.
As long as you're doing something.
There's nothing wrong with taking your time. There's nothing wrong with rushing it.
I had a bad. Let's say I used to blame people,
Yeah,
but it was my family.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I'd be like, no, because I didn't do well in this sport because you didn't support me. Well,
Mhm.
that's where I got dependent.
Gotcha.
Let's say for instance swimming. I used to be mad at like parents because I'd be like, you didn't go to my swim meet.
Got you.
So then like that path of like growing up, you're like, well, I feel more disappointed now because I'm an adult and you don't want to support me.
Okay.
Yeah, but now it's like weird because now when people support you, they're kind of like, what?
Well,
I'm
I'm not
always
used to
I'm not
having
used to this.
People support me for this.
I'm not used to it. Yeah, exactly.
And that's
Like,
a good
how
thing, though. That means people are
Tell me how I am.
noticing-
What?
That means that people are noticing that you're doing something that you enjoy, that makes
Right.
you happy, and they want to be a good support system for you.
Does
Push you to
anybody
keep on going?
like look at you now and they're kind of like, whoa?
I don't know. No, they could, but no one's really reached out and told me that. But I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so, because that's the whole point of
And the-
me and Ken of doing LTS.
Right.
Just want to motivate everyone to just take that step, better yourself every day, and just be happy.
I think it's really cool for people to in our age or maybe the younger generation to be like that. I used to be like, that's who I want to be, but now it's like
Yes.
that's whatever he did to work to get there.
Yes.
I want to know.
Because
wanna know.
when we were a kid and we saw someone we look up to them, we see the end results.
Yes,
We did
we
not
don't
see
see
the
the.
process, the hours they spent doing X and X.
We were blind.
We are. We
We
do
were
not know the
blind.
process. Like, for example, when I do my competition shows that I used to on stage,
Yeah,
people saw me when,
I saw
the
you at
day
your,
of-
your prime supreme. Like,
Yeah.
oh my, yes.
People saw me at my prime right before I stepped on stage, from the pictures and everything. But people did not see the 14 weeks before that of every single day eating the same thing.
Oh my
every
God.
day.
Yeah, you did tell me
Working
about
out
that.
1 to 2 times a day, like constant grind. People ask you to eat out. Your friends, you're like, I can't. I gotta eat my meals.
Whoa.
People ask you to go watch movies. You're like, I can't. I gotta eat my meals. Like it's a 24/7-hour grind.
That's a whole new concept, though.
It
That's
is.
a whole that's a whole new playground there for you.
It is. That's why I'm kind of straying away from that right now 'cause I enjoy food too much. Maybe one
But
day.
shout out to the people who do that.
No,
though.
shout
They're
out to the people that compete
disciplined.
because it's a hard lifestyle, but it's definitely worth it in the long run because
I don't know anything about that, but that's what I'm used to seeing as the end result.
yeah, the process it's especially towards the last couple of weeks when you cut your carbs, you're extremely hungry.
You see our fried chicken.
No, you start craving everything. I mean, there was a time where I was on prep and I ate a box of strawberries, which I wasn't supposed to, and I felt so guilty. And that's when you know it's bad. You ate strawberries, but you feel guilty. So yeah, it gets pretty bad sometimes.
Strawberry shortcake? Just kidding.
That sounds good right now. But the last week before a show, I call it it's Hell Week. But I mean, I'm just like, I call it like guys on their periods because that's really how it is. You're just constantly moody because you got no carbs in your system. You're constantly hungry. All you're eating is like a pound of protein every single day.
Whenever
drinking a lot of water.
I see the video of like someone doing the meat, I always see them like grabbing that bar like after the meat. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Finally.
No. Especially after a show, man, everyone just grubs out, dude. Eats sweets, everything. It's the best feeling ever. That's when you actually finally appreciate food for what it is. Right after a show.
Let's see the camera real quick. We're gonna the camera records. Hold on, it records every 30 minutes, so we need to revamp it. Hold on. It's a good combo so far, man.
You got 2 minutes and a half left.
3, 2, 1. Cool. All right, we're back. Yep. Ain't that crazy though? Well, no. I'm sorry. My autopilot's working again. Isn't that crazy? Because those people do that, and but that's one of the things. So like, if you're like me, let's say for instance, example, because you put in a lot of hard work, and I know you do. I know you put a lot of hard work.
I try to.
One of the things that I hated, and I'll tell you my demons right now. I swear to God, dude. 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. I would go on my phone and let's say for instance, there was a phase in my life where I would search up Kai, Arnold, any bodybuilder I could find, Bruce Lee, right? Just anybody who was in the fitness life, right? Okay. I would look at my phone and I would like stare at that phone from Instagram because when you search for something, they have the entire search is all the workouts now. It's everything is all about the workouts, the bodybuilders, the fucking muscular dudes, the 8-pack, right? Yeah. This is a EJ who was 20 years old. Okay. And this is something that I've struggled with. I'm never gonna get there. I'm never gonna have this.
When you think like that, you're not.
You're not. Yeah.
It's a constant grind. I say consistency is key.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for 8 years now, and I'm not even anywhere where I want to be at, like physically.
And least. I realized I was up all night playing. What's it go like Let's Play for Call of Duty games, and it kind of like struck my mind. These are their jobs. These are jobs out there. This is their job.
This is a 24/7 grind for them.
That's a 24/7 grind for them. They look
like how they look in the Instagram and everything because they're constantly eating their meals, eating.
All we want to do is just chip our chisel or fucking rock and make it look like that. And
that's really how it is. You're sculpting your body. That's how it is when it comes to the bodybuilding world.
But then I figured something else. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's take a step back. I still love that industry. I still love the gym. Let's sculpt our mind. Let's sculpt the mind.
Yes. You want to build the mind first because your mind is everything. Your mind is the most powerful part of your body.
It works. The moment you wake up, boom.
It does.
What do you want? Bad stuff or good stuff?
You want to think positive thoughts and be like, I'm going to do good today. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Your mind is everything. So when you wake up, think positive things. You speak it, you do it. That's pretty much it. You just got to speak it. Take that little step. It's a baby step.
I told Jet I stopped the habit of going through my phone the moment I wake up.
Okay.
Like what could be yours? Like what not could be yours. hours? Like, what's your positive
When you
practice?
when you wake up and you go through your phone, you might be stuck on it for 25 to an hour.
You can see something
on
that triggers your
phone.
mind.
Yeah, and you keep on searching into it rather than you could have just gotten up. That's an hour that you
You
wasted.
kind
on
of
your
just
phone.
gotten up and just do something
You
about
could
it.
have gotten up, brush your teeth, take a shower, and then start your day. Get a quick morning workout. That's an hour.
Yes.
That's all it takes. You can do workouts at home. You really can. There's so many things you can do at home. Push-ups, pull-ups,
Body weight
workouts,
workouts.
body weight squats, lunges. You can do so many things. It's just the baby steps. You just gotta take that step. That's the hardest part. Taking that step. Yeah.
A lot of people, and I say that like it's a lot of people, really though, it's the majority of the people that out there that feel like the reason why when we say people out there is probably because they haven't realized their full potential yet.
They haven't. They're just stuck on focusing on making that money, going to work 9 to 5, or focus on school. That's me become.
We're driven by society.
We are.
We are like, let's say we're like the guardian angels of this damn society. That's how I think of it, man. Like we want to spread the positivity and love, and we know it's not like we want to call people out. It's just we know we've already seen the habits. We've already seen the bad habit. We know what it is. The moment you want to see something bad, go on Twitter. You want to see some racist shit, go on Facebook.
True.
We know it's there.
It is there.
We're so good at
All
pointing
over.
bad things out.
Not just here in Jacksonville, all over the world, man. Everyone's the same.
We're just bad. We're not bad. We're just good at pointing bad things out. We never want to point out the good things.
We only look for the bad things because that's people like to talk about it.
Yeah, that's like the hype. That's like, what
yeah.
the fuck did you do wrong today? Woo!
Yeah, people feed off of that, which I don't see why they do, because it's feeding off someone's bad day.
One of the things that I like to do is when I point out someone's bad thing, I don't just say, hey, you did this bad. I just say, hey, look, this is something that you made a mistake on. Let's work on it.
Yeah.
Let's work on it.
That's how you should do it.
Come on now.
You want to help them be better.
Because their gears are flowing and boom, mistake. They're like, oh, shit. They're like, I don't know how to do this.
They don't know how to do it. Just help them out. Correct them.
A lot of people grew up in the wrong. A lot of people grew up like with that kind of mentality too. Yeah. And we're kind of like, I wouldn't say the lucky ones, because we've all, every person that I admire in my life, and you're one of them, of course. But like, let's say, for instance, every person that I've had here in my life has gone through some shit that was like rewired their brain to be like, we need to fix this.
For sure.
I don't want to live the 20, 30 years of my life feeling this way, because I know in my heart I can make a change.
Yeah, for sure. You can always change something about you. You feel like you're doing something bad, something wrong, just make that change.
Yeah,
that's all you gotta do.
I had a bad habit of looking into bad things when I had a new job, when I got a new friend. I just every time.
You want to look at the good.
Every
things,
time,
man.
the good things, the good things.
You want to enjoy it. When you go to work, you want to enjoy it.
Yes.
You don't want to just be there and just fry your food,
right?
And just do whatever.
So what's your let's say, for instance, like your choice of groups now, your friends, your everything, your vibe, like the aroma.
My friend group is still the same from high school and middle school. But lately, I've been really into like just expanding my mind and just
self-love. Again,
and
back to the self-love.
Back to the self-love and gaining just more knowledge about everything. Like I've been enjoying talking to older people.
Yes,
because they have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, and
they say some stuff that they wish they say stuff like this, like, I wish I knew this at this age.
Yeah, and that's why it's perfect for our age group to just link up with some older people and just talk to them, just life stories, hear about their life stories, and use that knowledge to better yourself.
Yes,
that's what I've been into.
One of the things that I started to look at people. How I look at them is that they made their foundation. Once they made their rock, their creativity flows through. True. Okay. That's how I look at people now, because I may not know what the fuck you're going through. I may not know what's going on in your life, in your personal life.
We don't know what a lot of people are going through.
But how you handle it is how I like seeing people who fall down really hard, and I like seeing them go back up. That's the process that I like.
Yes. What I've been telling a lot of people, like, my close friends at least, for the first time in my life, once 2019 hit, I finally felt like I was living my life after 25 years. I'm finally doing something that makes me happy. I'm finally focusing on myself. I'm finally just doing good,
When you do good for yourself, you feel unstoppable.
You do. You really do. And that's when you start wanting, because I realize how happy I am now and how great everything is. That's why I want to spread share the love. I want everyone to feel this way because it's a nice feeling. Because you only have one life.
Yeah.
It's only one life. You don't want to live it the first 50 years feeling miserable or just hating your life. No.
There was a lot of in the dark era of let's say, for instance, when I hate it when I hear like shootings. Like I'm not trying to like get people's opinions on that, but this is my, like, when you hear shootings and overall, I get a little, God damn it.
Yeah.
Really, Earth again?
Yeah, I get sad because I'm
Shit.
like, you know, that's so unfortunate for the
We
people
go through
that,
so much.
that passed away because they had so much.
And what we see is what reflects back to us as a society, because whenever we see something sad, we want to be sad for them as well.
For sure.
We want to go with it. We want to go with it. But we gotta. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be in this crowd, bro. I'm trying to pluck myself out of here.
Your personality and how you act, really, the crowds you hang around too, that really does play a major role.
Yeah.
It does play a major role.
Yeah.
But back to shootings and stuff, like, yeah, it's unfortunate that it happens, and yeah, everyone's sad about it. The only thing we can do about it though is just do good to prevent it from happening again for your local city. You know, you don't want it to happen around your city, so just try to prevent it. I don't know how you can prevent it, but just that's why spread love.
I remember. Yeah.
Spread love.
Yes.
Spread love to the shooter before it happens. It might change that person's perspective
It
on
was-
life and not want to do it no more.
We were all a victim of it, but like when it happened, remember that Good Luck Have Fun?
Yes.
That the Madden.
That was very unfortunate.
It was like it was weird because like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
you
Are you like what? In our
especially
city,
when it's
in the
local.
Duval 904 city,
especially when it happens in your city, that's when you're just like, whoa.
and you're kind of just like, now that's kind of bad because like now you know.
It makes you not want to go out and do social events. Honestly,
Yeah.
it really does. You're scared, and why would you want to be scared to
To
do
go
fun
out.
activities with your friends?
Exactly.
Because the negative people ruin it for you by doing stuff like that.
And it's just like we roll in the boat with our bodies. I always tell everybody is our bodies are designed to be like defense mechanisms where we're like, if we see something and we know something's dangerous, we don't want to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I always tell people like, maybe that leap of faith, that fear, that you just gotta get over it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You do.
this place, we're making this a bad. People would make this a bad place because they don't want to go there. Well, that's kind of, we're enforcing the bad in it.
Yeah. 'cause
We're not
we're
enforcing the
scared.
good into it now.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah. I mean, no hate to, all the people that, did those bad deeds, because, I mean, they just took that negative energy in a bad way.
In a bad
In
way.
a very bad
Yeah.
way, and caused them to do that, which is why, I want to help motivate people to just be happy.
Yes.
So, like, we can prevent stuff like that,
Can't stress it enough.
Yeah.
Can't, dude. It being the best part is when life is hitting in a way where we're like, sometimes you're neutral.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to.
You're neutral.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause you don't know what that person went through. You gotta look. You gotta be judgment free, man.
But like, what happens when the Jackson is all hype and whatnot, and then boom, like neutral Jackson. Just like the brainstorming, like,
Yeah.
don't you ever get to that point where like, I gotta
sure.
brainstorm?
There are times where I get quiet. I'm just like, wait, let me think about this. Let me plan
What
this
was
out
I
before do it,
doing?
Right? Yeah. You definitely gotta brainstorm. You gotta think it out before you do it.
I got a bad habit of doing that shit. I say shit like, hey, shit, I didn't think about it.
Yeah. Because if you don't plan it out, you might slip on accident, say something you weren't supposed to say.
You're
do
like,
something you weren't supposed to do. That's why planning is
My bad,
everything.
bro. I didn't mean to say that, man.
Yeah,
We were playing a
see?
game, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean to hurt your feelings.
You let your emotions get, like playing video games, man. Playing with your boys. You guys on a losing streak. You guys get wrecked. And you
Keep
just-
using that damn
that's when you
Sub-Zero,
start
boy. I'm
getting-
gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, that's when you start getting angry and just, start talking mad crap to that person. And when you're finally done with playing games, you're just like, oh, my bad, dog. That's a prime example of letting your emotions get to you. I mean, hey, I'm a victim
Control.
too.
Yeah, I'm a victim of it
Shit.
too.
Call of Duty, the fighting
camping
games, all the fun stuff.
motherfucker.
For real, man.
I
Them
found
campers,
your
dog.
ass.
Them campers.
Commando Pro, bro. I'll be
Yeah.
just lunging at you.
Yeah, it's the best feeling when you find that camper just prone and you're up behind them. You start
I know you sent a
teabagging
message to
little
them.
bit.
I know you lurked up their gamer tags,
Heck
sent a
yeah,
message,
man.
and you were like,
yeah.
I'm right behind you.
Trash.
Right behind you, bitch.
As you're behind them, about to kill them, you message them, and as they're checking the message,
Oh
that's when you kill them.
man. See, that's the beauty of it. To be honest, I think of it that way. We're all about positivity. We're also about fun too.
Yeah, man. You want to have fun with your life. You want to be positive because it's your life. At the end of the day, when you go to bed,
You know, you did something good.
you know you did
It's
something good, and it's your life.
Your book.
No one's telling you what to do.
Your
Even
book.
if people are telling you what to do, that's your choice. If you want to follow them, or follow
Exactly,
what you
and
want.
how you react to it as well.
Now, never blame anyone for your actions or anything because you chose to do it. No one forced you to. No one put a gun.
You chose yourself to be in this group. You chose yourself to be in this job
really did.
or in this position.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that I started to look at more was, if something is wrong, is there something that I can do to change to change the aroma in this the vibe in this room?
Most definitely.
Like if I see someone down, let's say for instance I work, I see someone down, I'm like, hey, how you doing?
And little
Hey,
stuff
hey.
like that can really affect their day.
Mm-hmm.
They just needed the little.
Even like
Hey, how
one
you
little
doing?
even like a let's say like a customer,
Mm-hmm.
they could be coming in there with a bad day. And
Super negative
they
attitude.
came in there,
sometimes.
they just wanted to eat, man.
Yeah,
That's how I see it sometimes.
that's when you come with the
Yeah.
conclusion where let me just take their order, not talk to them too much, and just let them
Yeah.
have their alone time.
And then they
Sometimes you
eat.
need that alone time.
They're like, oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
a good boy now.
pure definition of hangry right there. Right there. Once you're hungry and you're angry,
Woo. Yeah, you don't want to hang out with me if I'm hangry.
I've been there
Oh.
plenty of times. Don't even talk about my prep. Oh gosh. People try to avoid me my last couple of weeks when I was on prep because I was always angry.
You're like sandy cheeks, hiding and shit with your nuts.
Yeah. Hibernating with my dang food. Gosh dang. Yeah.
We're gonna kick off in the last subject here, and this is gonna be a good one. So, one of the good things about life, the attributes of it. How's it feel being a dog dad now? We got a beautiful. What is it? Beautiful.
Alaskan Malamute.
Woo!
She's a
Beautiful
very-
dog.
A little bit over 5 months now, sitting at almost 50 pounds.
I rem-
She's a
Hey, I
giant
remember
wolf.
when you looked. I remember when you told me your eyes were.
Yeah.
He was like, "We're getting a dog.
This how I
We're
was,
getting a dog."
yeah, because like it all started. My roommate was like, Jackson, just get a dog. I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. But then once he told me that, Michael, it kind of stuck to my head. That's when I went on Craigslist. I'm like,
Ah,
let me just look
damn.
up puppies. Let me just look
Michael,
at
you
them.
started something.
Yeah, and then that's when I saw Nami. I'm like, oh. I'm like, whoa. Okay,
Ooh.
okay. Actually, I texted that person, just bought her the next day.
Damn.
And it was a steal too. But honestly, man, yeah, I she really did change my life. At first, I got her because I'm like, man, this sucks being alone all the time.
Yeah,
It would be nice to have companionship.
I got Riley for that reason too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's when I got Nami, and she taught me a lot of things. She taught me patience and discipline. Just so much. That's not like my little girl now. And she's like grown so fast.
You
and
got
it's
a grown dog
crazy. I
now.
know.
Got a
I
Game
know.
of Thrones dog going on,
Yeah.
dude.
It's amazing having a dog, companionship, and everything, especially when they're loyal to you and they listen sometimes. Most of the time, sometimes they get rebellious. But
He doesn't like this shit. I'm gonna do it.
yeah, it's amazing. yeah. It's amazing having her name is Nami, by the way. She's a girl. But, lately, I've been so busy with
Where did
full-time.
Nami come from?
She came from
The name.
Alaska Malamute. She's an Alaska Malamute.
So Nami is like.
Oh, not the name itself. It's from One Piece. It's an
Oh,
anime.
okay.
it's
Yeah,
from
yeah,
One
yeah.
Piece,
Sorry,
One
I was
Piece.
like,
It's a Nami.
I had League of Legends. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I don't think Jackson would name
No,
Nami.
well, her middle name is Ari from League of Legends.
Ah,
Yeah.
Nami. Oh,
I mean,
I
who
didn't
gives a
know.
dog a middle name?
I didn't
do.
know that.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
So
That's
Nami
what we
Ari
today.
Lee. Yeah, she got a full grown name. 'Cause that's my baby girl. Yeah, she got a full name. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, lately, I've been feeling really bad because with my full-time job and trying to schedule it with my
Right.
side business and schedule that with studying, it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of hard. She's locked up a lot now, so I'm trying to give her like once a
The
week
love.
dog dates and give her the love when I can. And
They
I
know.
might start hiring dog sitters. I don't know yet because every time I look at her when I leave, I'm just like, wow, I feel
Damn.
because I keep her in the cage because she's still a baby. She might chew
Damn.
everything up.
I wish I had that kind of relationship with my dog. My dog's like, get the fuck out of here. Go pay my $50 subscription bill.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll get like that eventually. When she's
Don't
more
worry, I'll
grown.
eat the rice here or whatever they got. The lumpias.
I
Whatever.
wish Nami was like that right now, just chilling. But now
Doesn't
she's
even go to me no
so
more.
energetic. She's so hyper. Like when I walk her, oh my gosh, when I walk her, like she'll be doing her
You
own
wake
thing
up
with
and
me.
you're like, oh,
yeah.
fuck.
But the moment anyone is like in a 20 feet radius of her,
Oh.
she'll forget everything and just start spazzing
Oh.
out. Going crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh. She'll forget to pee, forget to poop. So that's when I gotta walk away from that person so she doesn't see that person, just so she can pee and poop, you know. It's so bad, man. She be going crazy.
Oh shit.
She be going crazy. Yeah.
Mm.
That's my baby girl though, man. She gonna be at least 100 pounds, a giant wolf, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
That was
How you
good.
felt about the episode? Yeah.
That was a good episode.
Hey, this is the big. You think he's not gonna be here? He's gonna be here for another time. He's gonna do another.
No,
he's
we're
gonna-
coming back. I'm bringing my partner.
That's what I
next time,
learned
too.
doing this thing with the podcast.
Mhm.
I want my guests back already. I want my.
For
I
sure,
want
man.
general because we're.
'Cause there's always something.
I'm
new
creating
that-
this talking relationship.
Yes,
it's a
and there's
place of,
always
like-
something new to talk about.
Exactly.
We go through so many things every single day that even in the week, if I came back, we'll have so many things to talk about. Because that whole week we went through so many things, so we'll talk about
I
it.
watch a lot of. I watch a lot of podcast videos.
Yeah.
On my spare time, all the time, dude. They always got their they always get the same guest like they got the same guest 5 to 10 times now.
That's good.
And I'm like, I need to know when, like, say for instance, like I need to know when they had their first episode together.
Gotcha.
Because they were growing up.
They
They
grew
were, yeah.
They grew together.
So this right here, this kind of like develops our.
Our relationship.
It's kind of like that uncle,
Yeah.
the fire.
Mm-hmm.
This the fire right here.
Yeah, that's good to hear, man. You gotta feel that fire.
This is the
You
fire.
gotta feel
right
it too.
here.
You know, you gotta
The
keep
ember
on doing
when you die in
interviews
Dark
with
Souls 3.
people. Dark Souls 3. Nah, man, I'm on that
This is the
Sekiro
ember.
right now, man.
Oh, you got it?
Michael got it. So I've
Oh.
been playing a little bit, you know, but in my spare
Damn,
time.
Shadows Die
it's
Twice.
nice. Nah, that's a good game. It's just hard for me.
I heard it was
play
very
games right
like
now.
very authentic, like very traditional.
It's pretty traditional.
Yeah,
It's pretty fast paced though.
Ronin.
Compared to Dark
Something
Souls.
about they said Ronins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
It's-
about that.
it's
You got like a
Yeah.
arm. Yeah,
Oh yeah. The
I heard- I
fake
saw
arm.
that, yeah.
It's a cool.
I watched a
game.
lot of streams
I
about.
should check it out. It's a good game. You might get really frustrated every single time you die. You'll be all right. Trial and error, baby. It's
Yup.
prime example. When someone knocks you down, you get back up. Let's do better.
I like from the words of him,
Prime
Jackson
example,
Lee.
baby.
Jackson Lee, baby, give it up.
Yeah.
Woo! That will be concluding our episode here.
Sounds good.
Let's have a good night. Thank you so much for coming by the way.
Deuces. Shout out to LTS Fitness.
Oh yeah, let's before we end this episode, we're gonna can we go ahead and give a shout out?
Yep.
Where can we find you?
You guys can find us on Instagram.
Yes.
Pretty much just Instagram right now.
Mhm.
We're still building. Small business right now, but eventually we're gonna grow and grow. So hop on aboard while we're still cheap.
But it's it's
It's at LTS Fitness.
LTS. All right, guys.
LTS, Lift the
LTS
Soul.
Fitness.
Mm-hmm. Which stands for Lift the Soul.
Lift the soul.
Because we want
I
to
like
better
that.
you guys physically and mentally.
I like that.
Yeah. It's all about
Shit.
what I tell everyone, man. It's all about happiness.
I feel like
That's what matters the most.
when you say soul, I feel like the chakra in me.
Yes. Because legit, when you're in the gym, like I said, it's.
Oh damn!
But-
9 gates, baby. All right.
But like I was saying, when you're working out, you're bettering yourself.
Lift the
it's,
soul.
It's therapeutic. That's how you're lifting your soul. You're making yourself feel better
I
about
like
yourself,
that.
and that's what really matters. It's self-love. Self-love.
Are-
If you feel insecure,
Mm.
work out. You feel a lot better by yourself. Then you just start feeling better. When you start feeling better about yourself, that's when you start acting better.
Yes.
Yeah. It's all about your brain mentally. Your brain affects everything.
Thank you, Jackson.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yep.
Let's bring this over to an end. All right, guys. See ya.
All right, deuces, guys.
Woo.